Welcome back, guys. Davis Offroad YouTube channel here. Today we will be showing you a little project we just finished up for a customer. 2000 E350 Chinook B-Class RV. Customer wanted to kind of make this thing his new Overland rig, so we did a 5-inch Weldtec design lift kit on this thing. Let me start off by saying that we do a lot of custom projects and a lot of companies that are kind of what I call one-off or specialty companies. They build kits for vehicles like this, and not the major manufacturers like BDS, Skyjack, or Superlift. You know, it's a specialty company that's designed to do exactly what this guy wanted to do to his vehicle. And a lot of times we get these kits in and they just are subpar. You know, you can tell that somebody's putting them together in their garage or small shop, small batch making them, and they just the welds are subpar, the fit and finish is subpar. But I will tell you that this kit was extremely nice. All the craftsmanship on it's really good. The fit and finish of it is really good. The stance and set, drivability, roadworthiness, very, very nice setup. I just wanted to commend Weldtec on a really nice, well-built, well-fitted kit. We went with 235/85 16 BF Goodrich all-terrains on the 16x6 Vision hauler dually wheels. Customer wanted to add a little flair to them, so he did the black wheel with the chrome cap and lug nuts just to kind of set it off, make it a little different than the next. Some people run larger tires on this kit, and it will hold a larger tire, but the main reason that we went with the 235/85, I'll show you right here, is clearance between the tires. So the 235/85 is what we like to call a tall dually tire. The width and height is the largest you can go without running a wheel spacer between the rear wheels to get more gap in between them so they don't rub at the bottom when they have weight introduced to them. The next taller tire does go a little bit wider, and that causes the need for either more of an offset wheel or a wheel spacer. The customer wanted to keep this thing tucked as far in the fender as possible. You see it's got just a little bit of poke, but very, very minimal. And he also didn't want to run a rear wheel spacer between the wheels, just due to his personal preference. So with this factory style offset 16x6 with the factory steel inner, this was the largest tire that we could go, and it's a good fit. It doesn't look small. It definitely gained quite a bit of ground clearance, roughly about 3 inches of ground clearance just off the tire alone, along with the 5-inch kit. This gentleman is doing what a lot of people are doing. The craze of overlanding is coming across to the East Coast hot and heavy. People are taking older camper, whatever you want to call it, camper, RV, some people call it a shaggin' wagon, but ultimately they're taking this older vehicle that's got low miles. It's probably been in the same family since it was new. They're purchasing it, doing some upgrades, some interior upgrades. This guy did the suspension upgrades and tire upgrades, reason being to keep it from tail dragging back here when they are in an off-road situation. And this thing is 2-wheel drive, so it's not like he's going too far off the beaten path, but some people do like to get off the grid a little bit, and the clearance up front for approach angle and definitely the departure angle needs to be upgraded a little bit, so you're not dragging your tanks, your bumper, your spare tire, gas tank, all that on the ground if you do get an off-road situation. But we just wanted to show you this, guys. This is definitely an unusual piece, kind of like a time capsule. Very well taken care of, very nice on the inside and outside still. This guy's going to do a custom paint scheme or wrap on outside, he was telling me, and confided in us to get the suspension and tires and wheels and alignment done on this thing. So it turned out really nice. Very happy with the kit. So you guys out there that are wondering, is this kit worth the money? Yes, it is. Very, very nice setup. The drivability is great. Super happy with this setup. And once again, the craftsmanship the welds, the fitment, the shock, spring package. It does have Fox shocks with a skyjacker spring. And in the back, it's got a custom set of heavy duty series leafs made by Eaton. And you can see that it's a good spring pack with a nice overload, military wrap on the front, Fox shocks on the rear as well. Weldtec actually sends modified traction beams, otherwise known as I-beams. Very nice heavy duty cast, very prominent back in the day to take these to a well-known alignment shop. Even though they say do not bend, heat, or weld on them, they would heat them and put them in a press or a jig and actually bend them to get the correct camber on the vehicle. And once you had that straight, as long as your ball joints were good, you had pretty much a set alignment for life on the older vehicles with these twin traction beams. So very cool that they're sending those. They do require your factory ones back as a core. Then they have a full fabricated tubular radius arm with frame mounts. This kit does require welding. This bracket right here does require to be welded to the frame for the radius arms to move it back. The factory ones were mounted right here, so it gives you extra length, which in turn gives you more travel. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Check us out on our other videos. Like and subscribe. We really appreciate the views.